What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So look, I used every single character in Bloodhunt, trying my hardest to get a win with each one of the different classes as an entertaining challenge video for all of you. However, things began to change as I played more and more. Now, I was really going for these wins, which meant I had to sweat my ass off with each and every character. And by the way, I totally won every single game I played. Nah, yeah, I had like a 40 KD or something.
Stop the cap.
Now, because I was really trying to win with every single archetype, this forced me to come up with some new strats for each class, and ultimately that led me to figuring out some of the best and worst ways to use each one of these characters. So with that being said, I'm creating a series where I break down some of the best and worst ways you should and shouldn't use each one of these characters' abilities, as well as which guns you should use when using a specific class. Yeah, believe me, your gun choices really matter. Now I know there are a lot of different classes and archetypes to choose from, but don't worry, I got you, because I'm organizing and putting each class in their correct role, either DPS, support, or defense. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the crowd favorite, the DPS role, the class doing high damage and getting right into the action using primarily shotguns, SMGs, pistols, and those melee weapons. Oh, and don't worry, if you're a support or defense main, I got your back. I will be talking about every single other role. So look, if you're interested, you might want to subscribe. I'm just saying. Alright, so first up, let's talk about the Siren, my absolute favorite class to use in all of Bloodhunt. The class that allows you to teleport in the air and just absolutely on your opponent, and the class that is by far the best at close quartered combat. Now, what can the Siren exactly do? Well, the Siren can send out a projection of itself that you can then teleport to. Its passive ability charms nearby civilians so that you don't get spotted as easily, and lastly, you can flashbang and damage your enemies all at the same time. Yeah, I wasn't kidding, this class is absolutely insane. Now, yes, the Siren archetype offers a whole lot of useful abilities, but you have to know how to use them. For an example, the teleport ability doesn't go all that far. If you're trying to teleport across a wide ass street, yeah, most likely you're gonna slam your face right into the side of a brick ass wall. I'm letting you know right now. However, since I basically main this class, I've created some very good strats to win almost every close quartered gunfight. I'm not even kidding. If you lose your fights after using these strats, get your ass over in, like, I don't know, aim labs or something, because I don't know how to help you, dog. I don't know what to do. So look, my number one strat that I use when I'm already semi-close to an enemy when I'm using Siren is I simply just teleport right in their face and immediately use my flashbang. Now what this does is, first of all, it confuses the hell out of your enemies because they weren't expecting you to be right up in their face close enough to give them a kiss in a matter of seconds. But on top of that, when you use your flashbang, not only does this flashbang distort their vision, but it also damages them. So look, it's damn near a free kill every time. Now, after using this strat over and over again, I did notice for this aggressive playstyle, the best weapons to use are specifically the double barrel shotgun as a primary, the dual wield pistols as a secondary, and the scorched blades as a melee weapon. I promise you, this this damn near loadout will absolutely shred. Look, I'm telling you, as soon as you teleport and get that flashbang off with the shoddy and dual wield pistols in hand, there is no way you're not melting your enemy in seconds. Now some bonus tips when rushing in with your teleport ability is that you don't always have to teleport right in front of your enemy. You can actually teleport behind or off to the side of them. Not only will your flashbang, reach them, but remember, your teleport ability can be timed and placed strategically. And now speaking of timing your teleport, this ability is also very good for completely breaking your enemy's neck in the middle of a gunfight if you time and place that ability correctly. I mean, look, 1 second you can be right in front of them, and then in the next you can teleport in the air, catching them completely off guard, getting the high ground, or you can teleport to a nearby alleyway, getting a clean getaway. I've done it a million times. Now moving on, but still in the range of DPS, let's talk about the Brute, one of the few classes that can actually be used as a DPS or a defensive archetype. But for this video, we're going to be talking about how to use this character specifically for DPS. So first off, what can the Brute even do? Well, his first ability is a super jump. His passive ability allows him to regenerate half his base health when not in combat, and lastly, his other ability is literally a force push. I'm not even kidding. The force is strong. Now after playing, I don't know, at least 10 games back to back just with this Brute class, I found out the best and worst ways to use this character. Sometimes figuring these things out the hard way. So the Brute's Leap, while I kinda wish I could jump a bit farther with it, it is still very good at letting you get away if you know you're about to get a shotgun barrel down your throat. But we are talking about how to use this class in a DPS style, so running away isn't exactly gonna be what you're gonna be doing. Now when using this class aggressively, all I would do is simply bombard unsuspecting enemies, and oh boy, does this strat work. So this kind of playstyle, literally leaping on top of your enemies, I found to be the most effective when using the Brute, but it can only work when you use his force push ability. Believe me, if you don't use your push ability, most likely you're gonna die. So look, if you leap right on top of an enemy or at least close to them, use your force push. Wow, I just realized I keep saying force push like Bloodhunt is literally Star Wars canon. Like, I gotta stop saying that shit. But look, this ability will push your enemy back, confusing the hell out of them, making it very hard for them to aim, and boom, you've literally just melted them in 2 seconds. Now yes, this push ability is very good when you're trying to be aggressive and trying to jump just right on top of an enemy and catch them off guard. However, this ability can also be used very effectively when you're actually already in a fight, specifically when you're on rooftops. Now since like 98% of all Bloodhunt battles are fought on top of rooftops, this ability comes in handy. Now this push ability can be used to move enemies out of annoying camping spots. Remember, this push ability goes through objects. So if someone is behind a structure on a building, you can push them away from it, allowing you to now beam them. But not only that, you can also use this push ability mid-rooftop fight to push enemies off the rooftops, now allowing you to either shoot them from above or just overall get a better position to win the fight. Now moving on to the last character for DPS, we have the Vandal. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is the weakest character for DPS, and honestly, this character needs some serious work. So look, in theory, the Vandal's abilities can work very good in Bloodhunt. I honestly think if they rework this character a little bit, adjusting the range, the damage for its new ground pound ability, it could definitely do some good damage. But as of right now, this character just is not good. So honestly, stay away from the Vandal for now. But that was only in the test, it was only in the test servers. So in the next alpha or maybe beta, this character is going to be more fleshed out, and I promise you I will keep you updated. However, for now, stay away from it. Now that is it for today's video, where I break down the best ways to use these DPS characters in Bloodhunt. Now stay tuned for more Bloodhunt content because it is coming very, very soon. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.